have any remarks about the significance of today, I bring you greetings from your good friend, Don Tilton, down in Arkansas, who also went to Drury and spent a lot of time in, whose mother lives, I think, still in Springfield, one of my good friends. And I also have to alert you and ask that you alert the staff. I have one of my young staffers here with me, Andrew Parker, and Andrew has stolen 4 or 5 credit cards from other people's staff in an attempt to make sure he can get out of here with so much stuff that we won't be able to put it on the airplane going back there. Please note him and do not let him. You know, as Governor Blunt indicated, this is a historic day. When you're a kid and you're in school and you're studying geography, inevitably they give you a map of the United States, and all the states are demarked, if you will, by different colors. There are yellow states and pink states and blue and green. And as you're in the 4th grade or the 5th grade, you can look at those maps and you can see, indeed, the different states by the colors represented. Some of these young people around here can recite that more eloquently than I can as they study it as we speak. But when you're in an airplane flying over those respective states, they're not color-coded. And there are no states that you can immediately tell the boundaries based upon some color on a map. That highlights the attitude that there are no regional demarcations, there are no artificial political boundaries that separate ourselves from our neighbors. And it highlights the significance and the importance of states being able to work together on such issues as water quality, because what water may be today in Arkansas will tomorrow be in Missouri and vice versa. And you cannot live a life in today's world isolated, whether it's air quality or water quality or whatever it may be. The actions in one arena will undoubtedly affect the actions in another. So it's imperative that our states work together without regard to political persuasion or political party, without regard to personal prejudices or personal pride for that matter, and ensure that for our posterity that we leave this place better than we found it. An essential building block and element of everything that's ever breathed is water. And in order for us to be able not merely to enjoy the recreational and economic benefits of progress through clean and plentiful water, just the idea of sustenance, the ability of plants and animals, and certainly human beings, to be able to survive is dependent on that most basic building block. I too am grateful to the respective state agencies that have worked together so hard underneath Matt and I to ensure that we are here today. Matt and I will take a lot of credit and we'll stand up in front of the cameras, but the truth of the matter is everyone in this room knows that the hard work, the pencil pushing and the I dotting and the T crossing is accomplished by people that we have in positions of authority and responsibility in their own respective areas of expertise. They've all been noted, but I want to reiterate that 2 of our cabinet heads are here, Randy Young and Teresa Marks, seated up here, one the head of environmental quality, the other the head of natural resources. Now, Randy being the head of natural resources, I'd like to take a lot of credit for since I kept him on. But the truth of the matter is, he's been in that position for 104 years. He was there when Clinton was in law school. I can take credit for bringing Teresa over when I was Attorney General. What we leave behind us, and whether we leave it in a better position than we received it, and whether or not we are able to obtain the kind of clean energy and renewable and sustainable energy that not merely powers our need for the consumption of energy, but also leaves our environment in a much better position. And the water that's represented by this agreement today, and the future protection of that watershed, whether it's aquifers or whether it's surface water, whatever it might be, the ability for regions to work together, for 2 states to be able to work together, to knock down those artificial barriers, to get rid of those colors on that map, and to understand that we are going to live or die, succeed or fail prosper or not prosper together as two sister states, touching one another geographically, but with a lot in common as far as a fierce and independent people who care about their children and who care about their grandchildren. Governor, thank you for your partnership.